My name is Ryan Fraze. I've been fishing my whole life and have recently gotten into hunting. If it swims, walks, or flies, I have to get it. Come with me as I travel to find the big one and cook up the eaters. This is my story, and these are real outdoor adventures. So, I tried putting the steak in the smoker and let it cook for a couple hours. And since I live in Manitoba and it's already minus 10 degrees Celsius, it kind of just wasn't um, warm enough to cook or even make jerky. Probably wasn't even getting to 165 degrees. So what I did is I uh, got a hot plate that I had kicking around and took it apart with the element. I would suggest starting off taking the element apart from the hot plate and then kind of just seeing where you want to put it in the smoker and then figure out the wiring from there. Uh, Also be kind of mindful of your height of your element from the smoker. Too high and your wood chip tray won't fit in with the handle with the door closed, but too low and you might ground out some of the wires, short it out. So here I was bending down the tabs that was designed for the stock wood chip tray, and then kind of just figuring out where I wanted the wires to go. I made sure that dial for the temperature was easy accessible. As well as to this modification, I also added a thermometer to the top just to see kind of what temperature we were going for. I did put the whitefish and the jerky in after this modification, and I set it for around 200 degrees, and they both turned out really well, both the whitefish for the whitefish dip and the jerky. So here I'm just drilling a hole for the hot plate element to be bolted into. I did use like a nut on the top and nut on the bottom just to give a kind of a backing so you could control how high you want it off. And then I started drilling out the hole for the thermostat knob. A couple other things to be mindful about is how you want your wires. You also need to make sure that you do ground it out. And here I'm using the backing plate, kind of like the stopper for the thermostat. And then just screwed it in and then just pop the knob on. It's also nice to just be able to set it and forget it, kind of with the thermostat and with the thermometer, so that was kind of nice too. For the whitefish dip, I had the whitefish in the bottom rack, and then in the top two I had the jerky. So I took the whitefish out first, then let the jerky go a little bit longer, cooled off the whitefish, and then combined it with the cream cheese and the other ingredients. What I can do is also leave the recipe in the description.
Man, this looks good. I added a bit of chives and dill, paprika, mixed it with some cream cheese. Really, really, really good. Here I got the jerky. Jerky came out a little bit ago. Yeah, really good. Nice and good. So, yeah, making those upgrades to that smoker, switching it to a 1000 watt instead of a 250 watt, that makes a big difference.